MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland A's. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Chief Bender is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Murphy has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
In now, George Stovall. And that misses for ball one.
Well, you always get a sense of the umpire's strike zone, usually early on in a game, and that's normally a pretty good clue. Second pitch of the game, and it's already looking like a tight zone.
That evens it up, 1-1. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along, 68 at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. At the plate now, Napoleon Lajoie, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Stovall, the runner at second with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Shoeless Joe Jackson. And he lays off there, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
1 ball, no strikes the count. runner goes for second. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 2-0 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Number 14's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians forced to settle for 1. Cy Young gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Now into the box, Eddie Collins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, D-Roll, this looks like it could be a high-scoring affair. Home team comes up now, and they've got something brewing in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime you put that leadoff batter on base, that spells disaster for the pitcher. You don't know. You can work the bunt, hit and run, steal. Oh, I forgot. They don't bunt or hit and run anymore.
So now to the plate, Terry Davis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Swing and a line drive. In there, the base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show. To the plate now, number 3. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And he is in there. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys? Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box now, home run Baker on a line to shortstop. Next up for the A's, Jack Barry. A potential tying run for him at third base. Now here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Ladjue over to his left, and that retires the side. A's strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Terry Turner. The pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Another 0-2 coming.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Stepping in now, number 9, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Number 16.
At the plate, number 16, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Standing in now, number 23, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Called strike 0-2.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Turner is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Now a little looper down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate now is number 14, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 14.
Now here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he misses 2-1. Screwball in there, and the count evens up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count, 3-2.
And there's 1 away.
Batting 7.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
In now, number 16. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in for Oakland, number 4. He'll take his first hacks here. And now pitch on the way. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, George Stovall. Now the pitch. Hit to third, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in for the Indians, Napoleon Lajoie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Shoeless Joe Jackson. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Danny Murphy. Now the first pitch. On the ground softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Collins. He collected a base hit his first time up. The pitch. Opposite field to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harry Davis.
Now the A's designated hitter, Harry Davis. He singled first time up. And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. Line hard into left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1-2-3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, number 22.
First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. In now for Cleveland, Terry Turner. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Hey. 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, number 9. And he popped him up. Berry trying to get there. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in will be number 3. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
First delivery to him. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
So now to the plate, home run Baker. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batter.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Stepping in now, Jack Berry. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, number 14, And he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
The batter.
So he's unable to wiggle out of
16.
danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Standing in now, number 16. Swing and a flare down the line. Left fielder coming on. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Number 4.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 2 and the Indians 1. So now here is number 16. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all
23.
ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
To the plate now, number 23, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Pops this one up. Baker into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. Here comes a left fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 32.
Next to hit, number 32, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, George Stovall, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Into right field. That's a base hit. The throw home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 4, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Next to stand in is Danny Murphy, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Stepping in once again is Eddie Collins. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Ready now is Napoleon Lajoie. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And now the first pitch. The 1-0. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Shoeless Joe Jackson. And it's fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Again, another foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 2-1.
Davis.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harry Davis. Now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate now, number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 2. Home run, Baker.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter. Home run Baker singled in his last at-bat. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 0 count. Here it is. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now to the plate, here is Terry Turner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, number 9. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 16.
So the next to bat will be number 16. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1.
Berry.
And now Jack Berry. Now here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out.
Now batting, number 14.
Up next, number 14. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Sent toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 16.
Next up, number 16. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate is number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen. And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Murphy is there and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 32.
Next to dig in, number 32. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Sweet grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, George Stovall. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped up, number 3 in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now that's popped up, number 3 has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. Otto Hess is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, number 4. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The catcher, number 4.
First pitch of the AB now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Danny Murphy. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Eddie Collins.
To the plate now, Eddie Collins. And there he goes towards second. He's right there, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Next, it'll be Harry Davis. He bounced out last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not going to...
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Not too many guys in the game can get on top of a high fastball the way he did right there. That's usually kryptonite for most hitters in the league.
In now, home run Baker. Line hard to center field. Number 32 able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Napoleon Lajoie. Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
The 2-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got to hurry. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shoeless Joe Jackson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 1. The 1-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
Now it'll be number 22. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Oakland took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chief Bender takes home the win. Cy Young pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Get your hand off my penis!